The story of Oskar Schindler. Oskar Schindler was born on April 28, 1908, in Zwickau, Moravia, then part of Austria-Hungary, now the Czech Republic. He grew up in a middle-class Catholic family and worked various jobs before joining the Nazi Party in 1939, seeing it as an opportunity for business advancement. After Germany invaded Poland in 1939, Schindler moved to Krakow, hoping to profit from the war economy. He took over an enamelware factory, later known as Emalia, producing goods for the German military. Initially motivated by money, he employed Jewish workers from the Krakow ghetto because they were cheaper than Polish laborers. Transformation. Schindler initially exploited Jewish labor for profit, but over time he witnessed the brutal treatment of Jews by the Nazis, especially during the liquidation of the Krakow ghetto in 1943. Horrified by the violence, he began using his wealth and influence to protect his workers. With the help of his Jewish accountant, Itzhak Stern, Schindler compiled a list of workers deemed essential to the war effort, preventing their deportation to concentration camps. He bribed Nazi officials, spent his own fortune to keep his workers safe, and even set up a sub-camp at his factory where conditions were more humane. Brunlitz's factory and final rescue. In 1944, as the Nazis began losing the war, they ordered the closure of Schindler's Krakow factory and the deportation of Jewish laborers to Auschwitz. Schindler instead secured permission to relocate his operations to Brunlitz, now Brněnec, Czech Republic, and convinced SS officers to allow him to take his workers with him. He expanded his list to include more Jews, including women and children, falsely claiming they were skilled workers. At Brunlitz, he continued protecting them until the war ended in May 1945. By then, Schindler was nearly bankrupt, having spent his fortune on bribes and supplies. This list became legendary. Everyone on Schindler's list survived the war. After the war, after Germany's defeat, Schindler fled to avoid Soviet arrest, settling first in Argentina before returning to Germany in 1958. He struggled financially and relied on aid from Jewish organizations and the people he had saved. He was recognized as righteous among the nations by Israel's Yad Vashem in 1963 and died on October 9, 1974, in Hildesheim, West Germany. At his request, he was buried in Jerusalem on Mount Zion, honored by the survivors he saved. Legacy. Schindler remains a complex figure, a Nazi party member who risked everything to save Jewish lives. His transformation from war profiteer to humanitarian demonstrates how one person's actions can make a profound difference. Today, his story stands as a powerful testament to courage and morality in the face of evil.